Hello everyone, welcome to the final match of the PCDL Quarterfinals. It is 8 versus Izzy. We have a... First of all, Ariados is back. Bro is hoping for a swarm-boosted lunge kill on Ogrepon, I guess. But the main thing that I'm concerned about here is how Kyurem weak 8's team is. Freeze Dry hits 2/3 of this team super effectively. This is not a good matchup. Really putting a lot of pressure on Plusle to paralyze it or something. Otherwise, if Scarf Typhlosion is allowed to run loose, even with on a resist, things could be kind of bad. And Sandy Shocks has got the Jets. Although, 2 ground types does mitigate that risk a bit. It's gonna be... I think also with Prankster Sableye support, it's gonna be... I think it's not going to be too hard to find opportunity for Kyurem to set up, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I've horribly misread many of these games before. Slobo leads on Ariados, who eats the flamethrower, surprisingly enough, gets the sticky web off too. Blastoise's boots are gone. Ariados hopes to get some more damage with the sucker, perhaps on the rapid spin. But no! Goes for Yawn instead. Now, Swarm Boosted Megahorn almost just kills Blastoise before its sweep can even get started. That's insane. Sobro comes in to tank the Wisp, not that it matters. Toxics the Sableye. Switches in for Jirachi. Jirachi on Chomp with a Reflect. Garchomp hides behind the sub. Eats the Ice Punch. With the threat of a KO coming in from Jirachi, Slowbro comes in with each switch, and each Ice Punch Jirachi gets, that's another chance. That's another chance for a freeze. Or in this case, a Mash Boost. Plus with the Weakness Policy proccing, I was not expecting Jirachi to be the sweeper here. Chomp goes down. Got some Ruffkin chip in. Minun is faster. So it's able to nuzzle it in hopes of stopping the Jirachi rampage. However, it just keeps going. Jirachi is the inflictor of bad luck. I say, as it gets hit with the bad luck. That might cost it. Blastoise comes in. A sack, perhaps, for Ogrepon. Finally gets the Jirachi out of here. However, first of all, Sableye's back. Hoping the Willow, a physical attacker, Slowbro takes instead. The threat of Kyurem still hangs in the back. And with screens up, possibly the ability to burn. Another threat that might be able to take it out, like Golurk. Yep, there's Kyurem. Golurk comes in, and 8 reads the switch. Terra fires to resist the Freeze Dry. That No Guard Dynamic Punch, because it's not Terra Boost, doesn't do too much damage. But it's enough to scare Sableye back in. Also because it's not Choice Banded. Wide Lens to boost Willow accuracy, but it didn't matter anyway because Willow still missed. Classic. Sableye continues to wear down Golurk as much as it can. Now that it's fire, he's vulnerable to Sandy Shocks. It's Ogrepon in. Easy KO with Ivy Cudgel. Don't think the crit mattered all that much. For a Play Rough, really the only thing you can hit Kyurem with. Even if it did go first, I don't think it would have killed. Typhlosion comes in now on Slowbro. Kyurem does not want to be toxicked. I'm going to blast through this thing with a max power eruption. And even with the little bit of toxic chip, that's still going to be a knockout. It's a very careful play and smart predictions from 8. But Izzy still has a very dominant threat lying in wait. Gonna need to game extra hard. Is this the same battle? I think this is the same battle. Crap. Okay, hold up. It's the same battle. After the confirming the information, no. I checked. These are not the same battles. The turn one is different. Juke myself out with the repeat backgrounds. Sorry for the music jump scare also. We lead Garchomp on Ariados this time. Who's doesn't set up the webs turn one, instead knocks off the sub. Knocks off Minun too, removing its scarf. There goes its speed advantage, and ooh, it's not what you want to see. Was Ariados finally gonna get the webs up? No, just hard switches into Kyurem on Garchomp. Hoping to scare this thing out or just annihilate it outright. Went for the latter, however Slowbro takes the hit instead. Get down, Mr. President. Ariados is immune to the Toxic, but weak to Flamethrower, which we've seen doesn't kill. Knocks off. Finally gets the webs up, though. But instead of spinning, Golurk comes in. Smart play. Sableye would have blocked the spin. Knocks off Sableye's Wide Lens again. And just another Pokemon. 8 is struggling to break through the Ariados Sableye core right now. Ariados just keeps knocking stuff off. Sableye spreading status and chunking health with Pain Split. It's a very dangerous game that 8 has to play now. As Garchomp goes down to an Ice Punch. Sticky Web definitely mattering in that interaction. Sableye tanks the Dynamic Punch, gets another Reflect off. I don't think Golurk's gonna be able to break through. It doesn't have a Choice Band to boost its damage. Or just anything to boost its damage, really. Sandy Shock's in now on Blastoise. Earth Powers as a sort of mid-ground, I suppose. Ogerpon may be slower, but the Defiant boost is procced. Validating that Reflect. Getting an Ivy Cudgel kill. Typhlosion's in now, though, and aside from stalling, Ogerpon can't really do much thanks to the Lord's speed. Not to mention, very high likelihood Typhlosion is Scarfed. Two Eruptions are able to take out... Maximum Eruptions able to take out Golurk even with the Resist. That's crazy. And we've seen how Slowbro fares against these. Suppose it was a roll last time. Because it just Okos now. And you can never be too safe, I guess. No kill like Overkill. Typhlosion is able to run away with the game. Man, the amount of disruption that Sableye and Ariados provided at the beginning cannot be understated. They just took out... They just knocked out... Put kinks in the foundation. In the system of gears that was holding 8 teams together. And everyone else and Typhlosion, Jirachi were there to be the fatal blow that sends the whole thing crumbling down. Very well played, and that's going to be it for the quarterfinals. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll catch you later. Take care.